Welcome to my first episode of Read This Book. I'm Matt Hernandez. In this first episode, I'd like to talk to you about the book Lonely Planet's Best Ever Travel Tips by Tom Hall. The reason I'm covering this book first is because I've had to read it so many times with English language learners. I have this book here on my Kindle. I originally got it on Humble Bundle, so it's very easy to take with me as a PDF version, whether on my Kindle or whichever else. And it's a very popular topic with English language learners. With people learning English, they may be curious. If they travel to a predominantly English-speaking country, or since English is the international language, what's it like to travel, and what's it like, and just have these travel topics. Now, I haven't traveled to to as many places around the world as maybe many others have, or maybe potentially anybody who might watch this. But I do have some experience, but I cannot get the topic of travel going on forever. So this is a great way to have those topics of travel. Now this book, it's pretty broad and pretty general on the topics of traveling. It doesn't get super specific in different ways, but that's what makes this book great for English language learners, and it also makes this book very great for maybe inexperienced travelers who maybe it's very nice to look at these different broad topics and get some ideas before they travel. So this whole book, it has a very simple format. You have a few short paragraphs on the left-hand side, oftentimes with a citation of whichever expert provided information on that subtopic, and then maybe the website or the book or something like that, which we can look at as well. And then on the right-hand side of the pages, we see like a silly, fun page. Now, this book can also be useful for the experienced traveler as well, because maybe they can look at this book as a sort of checklist, just as like a quick guide. Oh, did I do this? Did I do this? Yeah, I got it all covered. Oh no, I didn't quite consider maybe fitness while traveling. Okay, well, maybe I should consider that. And then another way that this book is good for the experienced traveler is just the things you wouldn't think of. Like one of the pages I want to show you in a minute here on the computer is the page for taking a freighter, like a freighter ship for travel. So this book does throw in a few of those, and it's like, wow, I never thought about that. Maybe it'd be something interesting to try. Yeah, so I think I've said about enough. I'm going to sit down in a second and show you a few highlights from the book. As you can see on the top, this book is only 67 pages on the PDF. This is the cover page. Now let's check out a few specific pages. So this is what the book is. It's a pretty simple format. On the left-hand side, we see the title, The Ultimate Clothes Packing Tip, and that's exactly the information they give us with 4 short paragraphs. The person who helped provide this tip to the author, Mr. Doug Dement, and on onebag.com. And we see this funny picture of this woman trying to roll this all these clothes and stuff into a suitcase. Now, these pages are not only fun maybe for people who want to travel, but they're also very fun for English language learners, because you can ask them, hey, what's going on in this picture? Along with this next one, and it's pretty fun pictures. You see this guy right here with this little floaty ducky, and then you see this maybe a pilot, and then you see this man, and he's a chicken. And yeah, so we got the same thing here. The things an airline pilot knows about travel, and then it tells us right here on the bottom that this tip came from a commercial airline pilot, Mr. Andrew Pasco. And then on this one, this is one of the prime examples that I mentioned standing up a moment ago, of a page that does provide some information for people who maybe are very experienced travelers, and maybe they would not have thought about freighter travel. And once again, it does provide the website for this. www.cruisepeople.co.uk. Yeah, so I wanted to show you a few of these pages specifically, and that's about it. So, okay. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed seeing a few highlights from the book like that. Thank you very much for watching. I got this book off Humble Bundle. I'd like to do a few of these with these books on Humble Bundle because I just bought some of these books. I think I'm going to read them. I never quite get to them. They've kind of created this backlog, and I think it can be fun to show these through the EPUB or Mobi version or a PDF or whichever other versions, because they give you in multiple formats, so it makes it easy to show this on this e-reader or another e-reader on the computer. So I hope you tune in to see which videos and which books I might discuss next.